Recapping our top story now, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau says intelligence from multiple sources suggests that the plane carrying at least 63 Canadians was shot down by an Iranian missile over Tehran. The PM adds that the strike over Tehran may have been unintentional. And Richard Southern joins us from the 680 News Business Center. And Richard, that revelation had a major impact on Boeing stock today.
It sure did. Boeing stock was up. Investors were buying it. It gained 1.5%. Because, the thinking yesterday, Faiza, was that it may have been a mechanical issue that led to the plane crashing. And the plane was a Boeing plane, a 737NG, the predecessor to the MAX that has had all those issues. So the revelation that it may not have been the plane that was at fault had investors buying, again, Boeing stock. That was pretty much the only market reaction we saw to that big news regarding the crash. As you're seeing on the right-hand side of your screen, we had the TSX, Dow, and NASDAQ all closing at record highs today. Pfizer traders looking at the U.S.-China trade front at positive developments there and looking a little bit away from the Mideast situation today.
So we're only a few days into 2020, but some experts are already predicting that this will be a great year for the loonie.
Yeah, Capital Economics, the currency experts there think the Canadian dollar is going to go up this year. They think it's going to reach 79 cents by the end of the year and then 82 cents U.S. next year. The reasons, it says, is a stabilizing global growth picture, improvements in the energy sector, and positive developments on U.S.-China trade. Today, we have the loonie at about 76.6 cents U.S., takes $1.31 to buy $1 U.S. dollar. Other big currency news, Faiza, I don't know if you've heard about this. I'm going to tell you this now. This is interesting. The Bank of Canada this afternoon said they're going to redesign the $5 bill. We're getting a new Canadian $5, and they're going to open up public consultations so you can give your opinion on who you want to see on that $5 bill.
No
right
money.
now, it's Wilfrid Laurier right now. The bank says, though, anyone you think worthy, any Canadian historic figure you think worthy, they want to hear from you. I've already submitted 2 ideas, Faiza.
Okay.
Here's my first one. I think these are 2 great ideas, don't you think?
Me and you.
You could say, can you break a Pfizer for me?
Oh, we're so vain. Me and you. But on a $5 bill, Richard, come on.
You should be on the Hyundai, for sure.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the effort, though. My vote is definitely for you.
That's a $5 Photoshop job, too, Faiza.
I love it. Did you do it yourself?
I sure did.
Wow. Creative. Okay, this is something we spoke about in between breaks. We told you earlier there's plenty of uproar as Harry and Meghan step away from the royal family. Richard, you're looking at how much the couple is actually worth. You're counting their dough.
They say they want to be financially independent, and from what I can see, they kind of already are. Prince Harry's fortune estimated to be about 51 million Canadian, much of which he inherited from his late mother, Princess Diana. He also inherited money from the Queen Mother. Harry, along with his brother William, received 4.7 million every year from the public purse there. As for Meghan Markle, she's thought to be worth around $5 million. A lot of that coming from her salary on the show Suits, where she earned $50,000 per episode, about $450K per year. She does not come from a wealthy family. She did live in Toronto, but she rented in the West End. And, of course, if you want to buy here in Toronto, you're going to need a chunk of change.